For centuries, countless sons and daughters of Africa were taken away in chains, never to see their homeland again. But today, the tide of history flows in reverse, as the descendants retrace those painful footsteps, not in despair, but in pride and reconnection. For the 5th year running, the ancient town of Badagry, Lagos, opened its arms for the Door of Return celebration, a symbolic homecoming that welcomes people of African descent from across the world back to their ancestral roots. Lanre Gbeleyi was there to capture the emotional moments of this year's return.
The journey of no return refers to the dark ages of African history. It is the first transatlantic voyage of enslaved Africans who went through brutal paths to the Americas. A one-way trip marked by man's inhumane treatment to his fellow man. To ensure this period is forever etched in the memories of Africans and their descendants across the globe, memorials such as the Door of No Return was initiated in West Africa, where most of the slave trade occurred. Now, the narrative has been flipped to a more wholesome concept that would entail boosting socio-economic life and ecosystem of African countries which were slave destinations. Brilliant colors of cultural display also greeted tourists, who said this visit is the beginning of many more to come, especially for those willing to learn more about their heritage.
I hope this process that we are doing for the Door of Return continue, so more of them can know about their own roots and can make that return to heal the past.
To the Brazilian society, and it will be part of our foreign policy to foster this kind of cooperation.
NIDCAM chairman Badagry described the festival as a slingshot that knocks off more than 2 goals, such as a multi-million-dollar tourism potential, a veritable means for people to reconnect with their ancestral land, and facilitate trade opportunities.
And they keep saying, why haven't we been here earlier? But beyond just tourism, this is the spiritual, physical, economic, and emotional connection. It's not about the past. It's about, reflecting on the past and its influence on the present and the future.
The NIDCAM boss also hinted the plans are underway to make the coming festival grandier, with a maiden voyage from the Americas to Badagry in the works. The first symbolic Door of Return was erected in 2017, with NIDCAM boss Badagry building the bridge for its fruition.